Today, I'm going to be talking about a very popular workout supplement that many people in your gym are using every single day. It's called pre-workout, and it's designed to give you extra energy towards the end of your workout. So I'm going to break down the do's, the don'ts, and which ones I think are the best. Let's go. Hey guys, I'm Corey for Cruises Reviews. Thanks for clicking on this video. If you find this video helpful today, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button below. Thanks again. So first up, obvious question, what the heck is pre-workout? In a nutshell, pre-workout mostly comes in the form of a workout powder. They come in these little bitty containers, and it's just a scoop of powder that you add to some water before you go to the gym, usually about 30 minutes beforehand. It's designed to give you energy throughout your workout, which is really nice. So you might be thinking, Corey, why don't I just use coffee for that? You certainly can. In fact, a huge part of pre-workout powder is caffeine. The big difference is that most pre-workout powder has about 2 cups of coffee instead of 1. It also tastes kind of like Kool-Aid. So if you don't like coffee, that's a really nice feature. And it doesn't have a lot of sugar in it. So if you're used to drinking coffee with milk and stuff like that, that might not sound too appetizing right before you go sweat really hard at the gym. So this is just a nice substitute for coffee. But there are some other benefits to workout powder that you are not usually getting from coffee. One of them is all the extra vitamins and minerals that they put in this to help fuel your exercise. So oftentimes you'll get electrolytes, kind of like in Gatorade. You'll also get some things like BETA-ALANINE and all these other things like creatine, if you've ever heard of that. Those are some things that also go into these powders that can help fuel your workout. So let me start by giving you a couple general tips, and then I'll get into what my favorite pre-workouts are. So the first general tip is especially to start out, you don't want a whole scoop. If you've never had pre-workout before, do not go in with a full serving. It might make you jittery because you're not used to that much caffeine. Some pre-workout can have 200 or 300 grams of caffeine per scoop. So you definitely want to look before you buy, choose one that's a little more mild, think 100 to 150 milligrams of caffeine per scoop, and then take half a scoop, right? That's gonna be plenty when you first start. You're gonna feel like you could run a marathon after you've had that pre-workout. It's gonna be great, but start small and work your way up. So let's talk about my favorite pre-workout powder. That's probably why you were here in the first place. My favorite right now is this. It's called Gold Standard Pre-Workout, and it's from Optimum Nutrition. Optimum Nutrition is one of the leaders in the market for workout supplements, and I just really like it. It's got 175 milligrams of caffeine, which isn't too much. It's not too little. I also like that it's just a nice clean look. Some of these get really bombastic. They're like, feel like a gorilla, and no, I'm good. Like I'm 34 years old. I don't want to feel like that. So I really like this one. It also comes with a little bit of creatine in it, which is nice. It helps with muscle recovery, and it's got just a touch of the beta-alanine that makes your skin kind of tingly. So definitely check this one out. It's a great first step. I like the fruit punch. Just a word about flavors. Fruit punch is usually the best. There are some other ones in here. Grape, things like that can be okay. I stay away from things that are like sour apple. It's just not my cup of tea. But most of these are going to come in some kind of Kool-Aid-esque flavor. So that's what you are going to want to look for. Another one of mine and my wife's, my wife's, I have one wife. Another one of my wife's favorites is this. It's called Evolution Nutrition, EVL. And this one's actually a grape flavor, which is nice, but this one has a fat burner in it. So it's almost like red pepper. So it's got a little bit more bite to it at the end. But the nice thing about this one is that it is creatine free. So some ladies especially don't like taking creatine. If that's you, definitely give this one a shot. Now, word of warning, this one has a lot more caffeine in it. It's like 260 milligrams per scoop. So again, you want to start small. You might even want to just do a quarter scoop of this one. But again, this one, very popular. I love this one as well. I take this every few days as well, just to mix things up. So this one, I'll put a link in the description below. You can get both of these on Amazon. Now, one other one that everybody knows about, it's a pre-workout, and it's probably like the original pre-workout. It's called C4. You can find this stuff in Walmart and Target and all sorts of places. C4 is great. It's really good. I like it. It tends to be a little bit more expensive than these other products just because it's got the name recognition, it's everywhere. And so if you're just looking for something at a grocery store, check out C4 first. Again, you want to look at the caffeine, you want to look at creatine, and you want to look at beta-alanine. Usually C4 has multiple versions, so you can choose the one that's right for you. So I definitely recommend that as well. I'm sure they sell C4 on Amazon. If I can find a link, I'll post it in the description for you below as well. Now, the last thing is, how much does this stuff cost, right? Generally speaking, you should be able to find pre-workout for under $1 a serving. If you're paying more than $1 a serving, you're probably getting ripped off. Remember guys, it's mostly caffeine and a couple vitamins. It shouldn't cost that much. So don't go for something that's like 40 or 50 bucks unless it's for 40 or 50 servings. Don't do that to yourself. What you want to look for is something around 20 bucks a serving. That's what this guy is. That's why I like it so much. I get this on subscription on Amazon, so I think I actually get it for under $20 for 30 servings. So that's a pretty good deal. It's cheaper than going and buying a cup of coffee. It's one of the cheapest supplements I take actually. It's actually less expensive even than protein powder. So there you have it guys. Thank you for watching the video. If you've enjoyed this or just found it helpful at all, please consider giving me a thumbs up down at that button below. Thanks again. Talk to you again soon. And I'm back. One more tip, my wife brought this up and I agree with her. I should probably at least mention it. Congratulations if you've made it to the end of the video. Thanks again for watching. I think this goes without saying, but don't take this stuff super late at night unless you want to be up all night, okay? It's a lot of caffeine. Don't take it, I'd say past 4 or 5. If you're at like 4 or 5 o'clock and you're about to go to the gym, maybe consider just going without any pre-workout, because if you take it much later than that, you're really going to struggle to get to bed once you're done with your workout. So again, thanks for watching guys. Hope you have a good one.